If Donald Trump doesn't win, what does that mean both for you and for the country if he loses again?
I really feel bad for this country. I really feel bad. I mean, you're looking at everything that's going on right now, especially with this administration. Forget the administration. Look at the liberal policies that's in these states, like New York, like Illinois with Chicago. You hear everyone, Michigan, talking about how can the government give these illegal immigrants all this money, taxpayers' money, when you have the Americans that's in this country that's starving, hurting, homeless, veterans, and they're not getting anything. So this country, we in some trouble. We have to change a lot. And it's bigger than Democrats. It's bigger than Republicans now. It's about common sense. And it's about good versus evil.
If Donald Trump were to lose again, what would that mean for you and for the country?
Well, if things keep going down this way, it's probably going to get very bad in this country. Like, people are going to get very upset and a whole lot more homeschooling. Republicans and normal people don't want the perverted crap taught in school, and they want that out. But it seems like the people who run the school want to double down on this stupidity and keep going with it.
Can you talk specifically about what you mean there?
Perverted books in like elementary schools, teachers teaching things they shouldn't be saying or doing, and I don't want to say it on camera, but a bunch of sick, perverted crap.
But isn't that a local issue more than a presidential issue?
Well, I think Trump could do something about it.
What happens to this country and to you if he loses again?
I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Hopefully not. But, if we keep going the way we are, then it's never going to look the same.
Is there anything he could do that would lose your support?
Lose his really nothing really much, unless obviously he does something bad to the country, but I don't think he would do that.
Well, he's been indicted on 91 counts for allegedly doing bad things to the country. He's an innocent man now, but if that were to change and he goes to jail or something and a jury finds that that's true, would that affect your support?
That if he actually had like arguments of him like doing bad things, then yeah, and everybody else around the community is like, yeah, he's a bad guy, then yeah. But as of now, he's trying to support the country and become make America great again.
What does that mean to you, make America great again? What in your mind is a time when America was great?
Time America was great when Donald Trump was running for president and before Joe Biden came into office. And he made America great again by the immigrants. He literally deported the immigrants more than than Joe Biden. Look at the immigrants now; they're all the way on the borders, and just immigrant is just getting out of control at this moment.
If he were to lose again, what would that mean for the country, in your opinion?
You mean if President Trump was to lose for the first time? He's never lost a presidential election. Well, yeah, he had a historic turnout. 81 million people have never turned out for a presidential election. Were you up on election day? Were you up when they stopped counting, which has never happened before, until they calculated how many fake votes that were trucked in the middle of the night, when they were pounding plywood over the counter windows that are mandated that you have observers, and they pounded plywood so the count couldn't be observed? But Trump still got the most votes of all time. That vegetable that was installed in the White House to be Barack Obama's third term can't fill a parking. Look at these people. That vegetable can't fill a Walmart parking lot.
What if he loses again?
If he loses again, we're in trouble. I don't think I'd ever say this. I don't think he's going to lose. I really honestly believe in my heart that man was put here for a reason. I think he was anointed. I think he's protected. And the love he shows for this country is not fake. It's real. You can feel it. You can sense it. There's a reason why there's all these people here to see this man.
If Donald Trump loses again, what would that mean for you, and what do you think that would mean to the country?
Honestly, I think if he loses again, I just think it's going to be a very bad thing. I do. I think the taxes are going to go up. I think the border might get worse, and the gas prices won't. I mean, when Trump was in House, we had cheap gas. We had our own people making gas, and Joe Biden closed that pipeline down the first day he signed it. All those thousands of people losing their jobs. I just think it's going to be.
Yet we are today drilling more oil, domestic oil, than we ever have in the history of the country.
I don't think so.
No, we are. That's what they.
Where are they drilling at?
Throughout the country, offshore, Alaska. That's a fact. I'm not making that.
No, I know that. But what about our own country though? We were doing it in our own country. Making our own gas here. We didn't have to go to another country. You know what I'm saying? We had it here. So.
Well, we're drilling it here now, is what I'm saying.
That is wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
Okay.
If President Trump were to lose again, what would that mean for you personally? What do you think that would mean for the country?
Well, for me, it's not really based on if he lost or win or not, but either way, whoever takes office, let it be for the people and not just because of a position.
If he were to lose again, what would that mean for the country as far as you're concerned and for you personally?
I think it would be fairly bad. Even if he wins, curbing inflation at this point with the amount of money printing is going to be extremely difficult no matter who wins. But if Biden wins and we continue down this path, it's not going to be long before inflation will maybe even hyperinflation, but it will continue to rise.
What would it mean then if Donald Trump were to lose again for the country, for you, for the community? But what would that mean?
What would that mean? Look what you got now. Tell me something you got now. No, seriously.
Well, I'm just asking you.
4 years more of the nonsense that's going on. Is that hard?
Tell me about that. And can you be specific about what you interpret as nonsense
Okay.
now?
I live in Baltimore City. Them are rats, a Democratic-dominated state. I'm speaking on firsthand. I know 3 Bloods. You hear me? Literally, I'm not making this up. 3 Bloods member got a job under Trump. My ex-girlfriend, before I met my wife, couldn't have a job before. I was with her 3 years prior. Couldn't get a job to save her life. When Trump came in there, all of a sudden the door started to open. She got a job. To this day, she still has the job. I've seen numerous blacks. Those was just the 4 people that was like beat down, that didn't have a job. But other than that, the black community, District 12, I've seen climbing, people actually getting jobs. The HBNU, I'm by Morgan State. Morgan State ain't never built. My mama, I got 2 African mothers, by the way. My mama works there. I pause. They started building. Barack Hussein Obama didn't do that. He ain't opened doors for the black community. He opened door for the plus. He opened door for the plus. That means wherever you want to act sexually, do it. And I'm going to speak it again. And wherever, if you want to keep this or if you want to delete it, I ask anybody, bring rappers. I'm ready for this. When I take this off, I'm ready for battle because I'm proving what a true black man is. Don't wear pink. Stand on the ground. I mentor young kids. You know what I teach them? To build. I teach them to be men. If you ain't a man, first you become a man. That's how you raise your family. Don't think stepdad or this. You think husband and father. When you teach the young kids that, you start eliminating some of the problem.